Okay, beautiful day out there, everybody.
Beautiful day.
But yeah, we just had a topic we want to touch on when it comes to renting and owning. So when it comes to owning, you know that you got a lot of expenses that you got to cover. You got your mortgage payment, you got repairs like plumbing, hot water heater, air conditioner, the AC duct, the roofs, and that can cost a lot of money. So we think that ideally you should be able to save like $15,000 a year, and hopefully that can roll over to another year to where you can at least have $30,000 to work with repairs, just minimum, to where you ain't got to worry about it being something that you just press for with money. So you know what I mean. And when it comes to renting, usually like apartments and stuff, the apartment complex usually take care of that when it comes to heavy expenses. So you don't really got to worry about coming out your pockets too much when it comes to repairs. But when it comes to leasing, I'm not too sure how the contract and the agreements for leasing goes. But I think that for leasing, the owners of the property should be able to take care of whatever heavy expenses that's necessary, like those expenses we went over. So the owner should be responsible for that, at least until the time. Sorry. At least to the time whenever you become the owner. When you become the owner, of course, you should be the one definitely responsible for those expenses. But yeah, from leasing to owner, that's the only thing. Leasing, owner, and renting, that's what I really want to touch on. Do you have anything that you want to touch bases on when it comes to being more educated about, even from like the education system or whatever?
Oh, of course. Yeah, we were just talking about how much of a great idea it would be to have children and young as 4 and 5, elementary school students, middle school students, high school students, learn the ins and outs of just taking care of a home, not just cooking and cleaning, but also, how to cut grass, how to repair the AC, repair things that break down in the home. That way, when they're becoming an adult, it's not so intimidating, because they already learned it since childhood, how to fix things, how to fix plumbing, how to fix a toilet, how to fix just small and big things, instead of learning so many things, so many different subjects that we don't even use as when we're an adult. Only thing we really need to know is how to read, math, and science. And of course, some history, but I really feel like the education system really lacked on letting us know, how to take care of home, how to take care of ourselves, save and invest and
be responsible adults, for real. This is just a short, so it's just a quick video. Take care.